Today is 9/11, an anniversary of a really bad incident that happened in New York, an attack on World Trade Center. But story of Afghanistan is not 20 years old, it's 40 years old. In 1979, when USSR decided to invade Kabul, there was a conflict. A conflict erupted in this region. In 1988, the war was won. But unfortunately, at the time when the West should have helped Afghanistan to get stabilized, they actually packed up. And Pakistan was left alone to deal with the mess. Despite our fragile economy, we hosted about 5 million Afghan migrants in Pakistan. And instead of helping Pakistan through Pressler Amendment, actually economic sanctions were imposed on Pakistan. Nonetheless, we did all we can to help Afghanistan. In that era, it was only Pakistan, Saudi Arabia and UAE who actually tried to help Afghanistan. But unfortunately, the world abandoned people of Afghanistan. That led to a catastrophe. Afghanistan became hub of all terrorist organizations around the world, and this whole scenario led to 9/11. After 9/11, again, USA decided to take revenge. A full-fledged military operation was launched, and Pakistan stood with the world. Because it was a United Nations sanctioned war, we stood with the world. We fought this war. The war was not ours, but we fought the war of the world. Again, this war led to catastrophe for the people of Afghanistan. In 2007, in 2011, in 2015, in 2019, in all these years, Pakistan was maintaining that there is no military solution of Afghanistan and we need to work out political solution for Afghanistan. Unfortunately, Pakistan's advice was ignored. Pakistan's advice was not heeded to. And today, we have again a mess to deal with. In Afghanistan, the situation is bad. There's a political uncertainty, there's an administrative uncertainty, and we feel that again, our advice to the world is, let's not abandon Afghanistan. Let's not allow the extremist organizations around the world to take refuge in Afghanistan. We need to engage with Afghanistan. We need to stand up with the people of Afghanistan, with the very brave men and women of Afghanistan who have sacrificed for a very long time. And this is the time that world should show its commitment with the humanity. And I hope the recent events in Afghanistan will demonstrate that there is a chance of stability in Afghanistan. We have been able to help hundreds and thousands of people to evacuate from Kabul. Those people working with independent organizations who got stuck in the Kabul, we have been able to evacuate them. Pakistan International Airline has evacuated thousands of people. We also help international media not only to evacuate them from the Kabul, but also to travel to Afghanistan to cover Afghanistan. And our policy is that we want to engage with the authorities in Afghanistan. We do not want to abandon the ordinary men and women in Afghanistan and children. We want to stand for them, and we hope that with a collective effort of the world, we will be able to bring stability to Afghanistan. It's important for the world peace. It's important for the smooth administrative structure of Afghanistan.